What up, it's your boy EJ the Alchemist, and today we're going to talk about the brokest cartoon characters in history. So we know the plot of every Ed, and Eddy episode is to get a jawbreaker at the end of the day. They always try to get a jawbreaker. They're always scamming to get a jawbreaker, right? Do y'all know how much a jawbreaker costs in the show? Just take a wild guess. What if I tell you it didn't cost $1? What if I tell you it didn't cost 50 cents? What if I tell you it didn't cost a quarter? Hell, what if I tell you it didn't cost a dime? Nigga, a jawbreaker in the show costs 5 cents a nickel. These niggas was scamming every episode just to get a nickel. I ain't gonna lie, that's dedication. That's dedication. That's hustle. That's grind right there. But let's be fucking real, nigga. I could find a nickel on the ground right now. Matter of fact, I'll prove it. Watch. Alright, y'all. We looking for a nickel on the ground. Look, I already found some shit. And I think this is a fucking quarter with a penny to spare. I looked on the floor and found 26 cents. And they can't find a fucking nickel? So, because they couldn't find nickels in their own house, they just resorted to scamming. And they just started scamming like dumb shit. Like, they were scamming literally anything they could. I mean, they got to one point, these niggas was literally selling ass. And no, I'm not overreacting. They were literally selling butt, fresh butt. If we being honest, they really invented the BBL. They don't want to hear that though. They don't want to talk about that though. That boy Double D had that gat on him. These niggas even had a scam to where they made a fake bus out of cardboard and put that bitch on like a wheelbarrow shit. And this nigga Ed literally made a whole city of cardboard. Like, and made that bitch look just like New York and just made cardboard people, cardboard skyscrapers and shit. Like, them niggas really scammed. They was really scamming niggas for real. I ain't gonna lie, the niggas living in that little cul-de-sac stupid as hell. Cause how do you keep falling for these scams? And it's always Ralph, Johnny, and Kevin, and I forgot that other bitch name. They always be falling for them shits. And Plank, him too, they always be falling for all they fucking scams. Bro, these niggas have done it all. They pretend to be pet cleaners, news articles, psychics, like anything you could think of, they tried to do it. Them niggas were so known for scamming, they made a game on the 3DS called The Scam of the Century. They really did teach niggas how to get out the mud and grind. And do y'all remember the Kanker sisters? Them bitches were so annoying. Like, them bitches was ugly. Well, nah, I ain't gonna cap. Double D, he was tripping because his girl wasn't that bad. The Kanker sister that liked him was actually cute. Nah, the Kanker sisters used to be on some weird shit though, cause I remember they had kidnapped these niggas one time and put all 3 of the Eds in their dad's bathrobes. Like, that shit was so weird. I'm gonna roll the clip.
Hey Ed, so happy you dropped in. Hope you like our dad's robes.
Huh? How do we get into these?
This is not good.
Go ahead, yell. No one will hear you.
Boy, what the fuck type of Christian rock shit is this? And I ain't gonna lie, can we talk about how ass jawbreakers is? Like, I remember watching this as a kid, like, damn, I want a jawbreaker. Them niggas made jawbreakers seem like the shit. Like, they made that shit seem like, I don't know, sex. Like, that shit just that good. Bro, I remember the first time I got one, I popped that bit in my mouth. I said, this shit so ass. Like, as soon as you put that bit in your mouth, the flavor going in like 30 seconds. Now you just got a fat ass rock in your mouth. And the bitch is hard as hell. Pause. Hey, but we ain't gonna act like my niggas wasn't dripped out. You got my boy Ed with the Gucci shirt, Double D with the Supreme beanie on. You know, you got my boy Eddy with the fucking Balmain jeans. And y'all better stop playing with my boy Eddy like he want to slime a nigga out. Let's talk about how Ed and Eddy got one of the best cartoon movies in history. Cause that Eddy Big Picture show, that shit was gas. Especially when we finally get to meet Ed's brother. And like through the whole show they been building this nigga up like, oh yeah, he's just this cool ass nigga. Come to find out, this nigga's a fucking loser living in a trailer park. And it's cool to see how the whole cul-de-sac stood up for Ed against his brother. That was cool of them to do that. And Ed and Eddy got one of the greatest memes of all time with Ralph just looking out the window. And you know I hate about fucking Ed and the Eddy fans? They be making like these weird ass conspiracy theories like, oh yeah, Ed and Eddy, they was all in purgatory because they couldn't leave the cul-de-sac and their tongues was blue and blah blah blah. Shut the fuck up. Damn, just let this show be a show. Stop trying to put your weird ass twist on it. Fuck. Anyway, that's all I got for Ed and Eddie being the scam guys of the century. It's been your boy EJ the Alchemist. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I'm out. Peace. And for all the Cardi B's and the JT's and the Young Miamis of the world, y'all don't hold a candle to Ed and Eddie when it comes to scamming.